Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Synthoid Supreme here, and we're coming back with some more of the things that we got on our toy hunt. Our last one, remember how we saw a bunch of those things, and we picked up a couple of Lightyear figures, and one thing that we picked up was this guy. Yeah, it's the Mech Strike Monster Hunters Loki figure. You can see name tag right there. You got Loki right there. Now, this definitely don't look like Loki in the slightest, but he does have a couple action features in the back. I mean, that's a pretty cool looking artist's rendition of this figure. I'm digging it. I didn't think I was going to like these things. I didn't think, like I mentioned with Thanos and Doctor Doom, we're kind of spoiled. We're spoiled nowadays with the articulation and, what we come to expect from the figures that we get. But these things are pretty cool. I like them. They remind me of a lot of stuff that I would have been digging as a kid myself, So with that being said, we got Loki here. We got him in front of us. Let us free him from this cardboard coffin that he's a part of. Let us remove him from this plastic prison. We got our handy-dandy trusty knife. And let me open him up and let's see what we got to work with here. And here he is out of his box, ladies and gentlemen. We got Loki. Now, the first thing you might want to take a look at is he's not just like a normal monster-y figure. Like it made sense. With Thanos, it just looked like a big beast. He looked like a monster. With the Doctor Doom, they went into the whole, armored thing because obviously Doctor Doom's got that armored face. I mean, I got him right here. So you see how they kind of just dove into that. Now, Loki, what did they do for Loki? How did they dive into that? Well, they kind of made him a bug. I mean, look at this. It's like a giant mantis or like a moth. I don't know. It's some kind of bug-like creature. And one thing I like is look at the hair. They kept his golden hair, like his luscious locks. He's even got it flipped over to the side like Tom Hiddleston. It's pretty cool looking. I like it. It's pretty neat. But this is reminiscent of the horns, and when they had him with that horned outfit and whatnot, with the what do you call it, like a crown, this horned crown. So I get it. I see where they're coming from. I'm just not 100% on what these are supposed to be. They have no articulation whatsoever. They cannot move, and just like these, they cannot move. But as for his arms, I mean, they move up and down. There's no elbow articulation. This is so far the only Monsters figure that I have come across, Monster Hunter Mech Strike Marvel figure. There's absolutely no arm articulation. It's just up and down. Just up and down at the shoulders like that. So we have absolutely nothing there. Let's move on to the legs. And obviously you can see they can't move a full 360 because down here you got wings in the way, and up here you got like some kind of praying mantis legs in the way. And so obviously not exactly made for articulation. So let's move to the legs. We can move the legs up and down just like the arms. Obviously we cannot go a full 360. They stop here. His buns of steel stop his legs from moving anymore. And then obviously they can kick out. They can kick out in such a fashion. But then there is absolutely no knee articulation. It's just a hollow chunk of plastic, you see? Just a hollow chunk of steam and slice a chunk of plastic here. So now, that pretty much covers your articulation. The head, it does move a little bit. His head doesn't really even want to move side to side. He can move it just a hair that way. Unless I just got a tight Loki head figure. It doesn't exactly move in that sense. Now, this Loki figure, just like our Thanos figure, it has a little nubby here, a little handle for articulated wings. You see? You got an action feature. Watch, when you hit the thing out, the wings pop up. And you can move it up and down, So then when you got him looking this way, you can make it look like he's flying, And you can also see the eyeball there on his chest, just like Thanos opens and closes as you do your wings. I mean, that looks kind of cool when you do it fast. It looks like, he's like a hummingbird just hanging there waiting for some honey or some sugar water or something like that. I mean, that's pretty cool looking. I mean, the figure in and of itself looks fantastic. I like the look. I mean, even though it's confusing, even though I'm not 100% on what's supposed to be going on, like what he's supposed to be, what he's supposed to be made out of. Like I said, the other figures, it kind of makes sense, kind of has a cohesiveness there, but with this one, I mean, the only thing I could think of is they kind of went with that because they could get away with doing the crown. Now you might be asking yourself, size comparison. How's this Loki stand up to a normal Marvel's Mech Strike Monster Hunter figure? Well, here we got Dr. Doom. We'll stand him right in front of Loki. You can see Loki just a hair taller, just about a head bigger than this, Dr. Doom figure here. Obviously, we know he's smaller than Thanos. We got Thanos in the background here. So let's just get them lined up. More bars in more places, right? Like the old phone commercial. So there we go. So now we can see the height progression going downwards between Dr. Doom, Loki, and Thanos here. But this is supposed to be a Loki video. So now we can see the size comparison, what to expect from him. Oop, hit the camera. So sorry about that. So yeah, this Loki figure though, I mean, he's not half bad. I like the look. I like the sculpt. I think he's pretty neat looking. Just the very, very lacking on the articulation front. But, what do you expect? What do you expect? The audience that these are geared to, they're geared to smaller children. They're smaller little hands. They can't handle all the articulation. They can't handle it all. They don't know what to do with it. So I understand where this is coming from. I get it. And for what it is, I'm not going to knock it. I'm not going to sit there and say that it's not necessarily a good figure, And I know what you might be sitting there thinking and wondering and asking. You're sitting there thinking, is this particular toy worth of a certain award? We haven't broken out the award in an episode or two, mainly because I forgot. Not gonna lie, the thing sits there and stares at me, and then I'm get done filming, and I'm like, it's too late now, But here he is, Golden Synthoid. Is this Loki figure? Is this Loki particularly worthy of the Golden Synthoid? And I'm gonna give it a say, sure. You know what? I'll let it slide. Only because I like the look of it. Only because I like the way it looks. Other than that, it's not very much my bag. I'm not, there's absolutely no articulation. It's going to be a shelf warmer. It's going to be to put on your desk. And people are going to say, hey, look at this bug guy. You got one of them bug dudes on his desk. And you'd be like, yeah, that's supposed to be Loki, But anyway, that's pretty much it. We got one more figure coming up. Remember, we also picked up on our toy hunt Captain America. The Captain America Mech Strike figure. We're got to review him yet. So keep yourself posted, Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. Let me know what your thoughts on this Loki figure is. I know a couple people said, hey, I like that Loki. I'm looking forward to getting him or thinking about getting him. So now that you see it, now that you've got an in-depth review, are you still excited for him? Are you still looking for him? Are you still going to pick him up if you get the chance? Let me know. I'm interested. I'm curious. We're all in the same boat. We're all part of the same hobby here, so let me know. All right, with that being said, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, definitely subscribe, and it'll tell you when the next video is coming out, right? You'll get one of them, notifications. And don't forget to check out the Instagram. That's where I take a bunch of toy pictures. Maybe not of this guy, just because, there's only, so many positions you can get him in. But I like to take toy pictures. Let me know. And by the way, if you got an idea, like maybe you're seeing something that I'm not seeing with this Loki figure. You could be like, yo, Synthoid, why don't you put him in, in your backyard, like something with a lot of grass or something with some flowers or this, that, and the other, make it look cool, make it look bad, and take a picture. And I'll be like, you know what, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll think about it, So anyway, thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got a laugh. Hope you, enjoyed something. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right.